Chapter 20. She did not know what medication they had given her, but it had an interesting effect. She was soft. Her brain was mushy, and her muscles were gooey. She slept easily, but woke only halfway. The inside of the mind, already cluttered with Wing and Dove, was now also foggy. Dove and Wing stumbled around in there, each of them trying to think and to take charge. Their conversations were mumbled and their thoughts tangled. The hospital was terrifying. Creepy people walked up and down the hallways. Dove was afraid of everybody there. She was afraid of the locks on the doors and the bars on the windows. She was afraid of the supper tray with the single plastic spoon. She was afraid of the attendants, who were jolly and friendly and had too many teeth, like people in toothpaste ads. She was afraid of the sky outside. If it was bright blue, it might be the Nile, and Egypt, and Wing's source. If it was gray and dismal, she felt that her mind had turned inside out and was spread over the entire sky. There was group therapy, and one-on-one therapy, and occupational therapy, and even music and art therapy. In group, Dove encountered patients with no inhibitions. People who would undress in front of visitors, or try to stab each other with plastic spoons, or lose interest in bathing, or talk about how they were really a king, or really the president, or even really God. Is that so different from you, Dove? Asked the therapist. Dove was furious with him. You claim you have a second personality, too, Dove, said the therapist. It's a second person, shouted Dove. Not a second personality. There are two of us in here. The therapist beamed. Anger is good. Keep yelling, Dove. We're going to work that anger out. Yes, we are. After each therapy, Dove was sent back to a room. The room felt like forever. It had always been there. It always would be there. And it would always contain a prisoner. Or two. They did not understand. She would never get them to understand. They had classified her with insane people. To them, she was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, a girl with two personalities, Dove and Wing. No matter what Dove said, no matter how carefully she lined up her explanations, the staff at the mental institute would not listen. They did not believe in vanished twins. Dove thought the best line of defense, the quickest way to be released, would be a full and careful explanation of how she had gotten into this dreadful position. Each session, she took a different approach. Once, said Dove, I assumed that because of our names, I am Dove the Complete, the whole bird, so to speak, whereas Wing was partial, and that was what made her so angry. She cannot take off without me. And now, said the therapist, steadily taking notes. Dove could not imagine making her own pencil move so fast. Dove could not imagine doing anything fast again. Now, said Dove, I think Wing is the muscle. She moves, whereas I'm the sort of the ultimate couch potato. How do you mean? Asked the therapist. I don't even attempt to get hold of the body anymore. I just lie here, up in the brain, watching Wing. But you're here now, pointed out the therapist, only because Wing is still sleeping. This is very weird medication. you've been giving us. Actually, Dove, said the therapist very gently, the medication has been given to you, and you alone, Dove Daniel. Nobody else. Wing, maddeningly, refused to attend any of the counseling sessions and would not participate in any of the therapies. Silently, Wing informed Dove that she was not enjoying herself. They insist that only you exist, said Wing irritably. Fine. Let them think that. I'm not coming out. How are they going to believe me if you stay in there? Said Dove. I thought you wanted me to stay in here, said Wing, just to be mean. I'm doing exactly what you wanted a few weeks ago, Dove Bar. Lying low. What you have to do here is play their game, go along with their explanations, and thank them for their help. Dove wanted to kill her. How could Wing do this? Wing had invaded Dove's mind, her body, her life, her friendships, her family. And now she was making Dove look crazy. Wing is evil, thought Dove. She told me that, of course, in the very beginning. But I didn't believe her. It's easy to believe that a person can be mean now and then, or nasty and calculating now and then, but evil. What is evil anyway? Wondered Dove on the third afternoon, pretending to nap. Perhaps, thought Dove, evil is your own body. You can't leave your own body. As long as you live, it's you. You can't set it on a shelf, or store it in a closet, or trade it in. No, said Wing out loud, the body is perfectly ordinary, especially yours. You have a dull body, Dove. It's the soul, the personality, that is evil. Well, not yours. Your personality is quite dull also. It matches your body. I'm the one who's evil. Wing was evil. The day would come when Wing really would tip the gondola or jerk the steering wheel. Wing had come in order to hurt, and using Dove, she had the flesh and bones to do it. No, Wing, said Dove. I accept that we have to live together. I accept that you're here. But we don't want to be a danger to others, Wing. We want to be nice to others, Wing. Wing thought about this. Dove listened to Wing's thoughts. How complex and confused they were. They looped and laced around like tangled, invisible fishing wire. No, I can't say that I want to be nice to others. Through the observation glass, people took notes and nodded to each other. It seemed to Dove the whole world was nodding, but none of them, except Dove, understood why. Dove asked, Wing, what do you have in mind? Wing drifted into silence. Her words spun inside Dove's head like cotton candy. Come, let's lie down. You listen to me. I have so much to say. They lay down. There was a single cotton blanket. White, white for purity, although nothing in Dove's world was pure now. Dove drew it up over her body, and then over her head, and in the privacy of the cotton-lidded world, she listened to Wing's plans. I need the body, said Wing. You really don't, Dove. You may rest now. You've earned it. It's my turn. Dove looked through the blanket. Close up, it had a tiny, tiny pattern of crosshatches, eternally woven. If only her brain could be so geometric and predictable. You lie down at the back of the mind, so to speak, and rest, suggested Wing. Remember, you don't have to feel guilty about what I do with the body. It won't be you doing it. That's the beauty of this. Dove won't be responsible. I will be. Dove could nap through whatever Wing did with their life. It wouldn't be Dove being evil or just being difficult. It would be Wing. Give up, whispered Wing, as softly as a feather falling from the sky. Give up, Dove. You have that choice. How tempting it was. Fighting Wing took such energy. It was so humiliating to face the consequences of Wing's actions. Yes, said Wing, yes, yes, yes. I don't want to do evil myself, thought Dove, dizzy from Wing's insistent hissing. If I give up, am I cooperating with evil? What might Wing actually do if I let her have me? Give up, but Wing planned to be a danger to others. Dove knew what Wing was capable of. She could not, in all conscience, let Wing behave like that. Give in. And yet, it would be so relaxing. It would be like lying in the sun at the beach forever, no body, no thoughts, just heat and wind. Perhaps that is what Wing was during the 15 years, thought Dove. No body, no thoughts, just heat and wind. Yield to me. Give me the body, Dove. Dove lingered on the edge, between submission and fight. Yes, whispered Evil,